Hey, welcome to Slay the Spire. Today, playing the Relic Challenge for May 5th, 2026. The character the Ironclad and the modifiers Chimera. Your starting deck is a fusion of all characters. Hoarder, whenever you add a card to your deck, add 2 additional copies. You can only remove cards from your deck at the Merchant. And Lethality, you start each combat with +3 strength, and all enemies start each combat with +3 strength as well. I see a lot of familiar names here. Pelt's effectively second place with 1809, Cyberfox 1754, Gemino 1734. Interesting 20-point difference there. Goldberry 1709, Alice got 1664, and Zembri got 1519. So yeah, decent scores there. Let's see what I can do here. So I suspect with Hoarder there'll be lots of collective bonuses. I see only a 2 lead path at the very beginning. That's a little unfortunate. Alright, so if I go on the left, I'll get 3 early question mark rooms, and then if I turn right, another 3 for a total of 6. If I go on the right, I'll get 1, 2, 5 only. Yeah, so I think I'll start on the left here, get 2 question mark rooms, then these 2 leads, and then going this way gives me another 3 question mark rooms. Yep, okay. Right, so Cultist, do I want to start in Wrath? I will be able to deal with Wrath 9. Yeah, that should be enough with 3 strikes next turn, right? It'll be 18 times 3. Yeah, that's plenty. Beautiful. Alright, Body Slam, Combust, Sword Boomerang with the extra strength. Let's definitely take it. Okay. And then here I got the Jawworm with 14 incoming. I think I'll try to defend because next turn I'll probably be able to play the Eruption. So let's do Survive. Oh, I forgot I got 3 copies of the Sword Boomerang. That's fine. Let's do 1 defend. I'm okay losing 1 HP here. And then here, yeah, the Sword Boomerangs are enough. Beautiful. Alright, Whirlwind. That's also pretty good with the extra strength. Who's my final boss, by the way? Slime Boss. Okay, if it wasn't the Slime Boss, I would have taken the defensive card, but let's take the Whirlwind. Okay. Speaking of Whirlwind, I was hoping to draw 1. That's fine. I can do Strike and Sword Boomerang here. Okay. And then here, Whirlwind is enough. Beautiful. Alright, Searing Blow, Twin Strike, Heavy Blade. I think I'll take the Twin Strike because if I get a set of Perfected Strikes, that'll be amazing. Yeah, I got my first set of Curses. And then here, I'm probably okay removing 1 of those curses. I don't need that many. Let's remove it. Okay. Alright, so here, Whirlwind alone is not going to be enough. And of course, that's the only thing I got here. 16 plus 16 is 32. Unless I got real lucky with the Sword Boomerang. No, I don't think I have a chance here. So let's just do the Whirlwind. Yeah, it would have been very unlikely. Well, even if I had all of the Sword Boomerang hits hit this guy, that still would not have been enough, right? So yeah, I don't think there's much I could have done here. Oh, I'm weakened too, right? That's frustrating. All right, let's do Sword Boomerang. Can't even hit this guy, right? Fine, let's try to defend then, I guess. Come. Yeah, I don't know what I needed. I needed something, maybe an Eruption on turn 1. That might have helped. Let's do Bash Strike. Okay. And then maybe another Whirlwind, although I think I already drew 2. Yeah, no, there's the other one. Wait, that's, yeah, 18 for the backliner. Good. Okay, fine, we got Out of War. If you do not play any attacks during your turn, get additional energy next turn, an Explosive Push, and yeah, another Twin Strike for a collect bonus on those. Okay. Preserved Insect is really tempting. Offering might be good too, but it is very expensive. I think I won't take the Offering. Let's definitely take the Preserved Insect, and use the lead comments of 25% less HP. If I had that against the Sentries, I would have had a chance to perfect this one. Do I want to do Brimstone? Now that's a tempting relic. No, I think I should focus on cards to try to get collector bonuses. So let's grab Bloodletting, Cleave. I would like the Panic Button. I think I'm going to take the Panic Button. It is a little expensive. It might make it harder to get a collector bonus on those, but it can be a really powerful card. All right, let's do Twin Strike 1, Twin Strike 2. Okay. And then can I deal enough damage here? Twin Strike, Sword Boomerang, and that's enough. Beautiful. All right, down to Chaco. Every time play 10 attacks, get extra energy. Spot Weakness, Heavy Blade, Sentinel. I think here I'll take the Heavy Blade. I was hoping for a Perfected Strike, haven't gotten that yet. Thread Needle, Sedge going with 4-plated armor, that's very nice. Oh, did I take the right path? Yes, I have to turn left here. Okay, I was sort of auto-clicking there for a second. Got a Sword Boomerang and Cleave upgraded. Okay. And then here, I should always upgrade Eruption. Okay. And here, remove a card. No, I don't think I need to remove anything. Let's save the gold. Here, let's upgrade Panic Button, Sword Boomerang. Bash? Honestly, I don't know. Let's upgrade the Panic Button, sure. Okay. And then I click too quickly there. Alright, there we go. And then here I got my second set of curses. Is that a collector bonus on the injuries? No, I had the doubts before. That's fine. Let's grab the injuries here. Okay. I already got the curse modifier, which is nice. Maybe I should... Well, if I can't get Mystery Machine, I might prioritize regular fights to try to get more collector bonuses. Let's upgrade the Bash here. Okay. Alright. Slime boss. Yeah, let's do bash, bloodletting. Wait, hang on. Do I want to transform 36? If I do twin strike, that's 20. It's basically 48, which is still not enough. You're right. Yeah. So let's do this. Okay. Unfortunately, I'm weakened next turn. Ideally, I think I'll wait. Yeah, this is too much. I think I'll wait because that way next turn I won't be weakened. Oh, actually, never mind. I have to doubt. All right. I thought I won't be weakened. It's fine. The enemy is still vulnerable, and I can still deal twin strike, heavy blade, and cleave. Okay, that is a good split value. I also have an explosive potion if I need to use it, but I am hoping I can get by without it by doing something like sword boomerang. Okay, back then is transforming. I can get rid of this guy. Okay. And then 12 should be very doable. Backline is attacking, but I have Twin Strike and Eruption. Awesome. Alright, perfected the boss here. Berserk, Immolate, Bludgeon. I feel like the last few times I tried to go for Collectibles with no Hoarder, it wasn't very successful. And honestly, I don't think I need any of these. Immolate is nice. So I think I'll try to go for Pauper. Why not? I would like the extra energy. Do I want to do Philosopher's Stone? Enemies already have one extra strength, so does the other extra strength matter? No, I think I'll take the Coffee Dropper. Gain energy at the start of your turn. You can no longer rest at rest sites. Alright, that felt like a very quick Act 1. 6 minutes. Okay? I don't know why. I felt like I was rushing, but I did well. Alright, 1, 2. Unfortunately, again, another only 1, 2 elite path. If I go on the left... Actually, no. This way I get 4 question mark rooms before the first elite, then the 5th one, and then the 2nd elite, and then 4 more. That's 9 plus 6. That already gives me the Mist Machine, so modifier. So I could basically just skip question mark rooms on Act 3 if I really wanted to. Yeah, I mean, I guess if I want to try to get more collector bonuses. Oof, okay, that is a bad start. I do have the panic button. That alone, if this was upgraded, would have been enough, right? Let's do defend, panic button, cleave, and heavy blade. Yeah, I definitely can't do eruption. I'm actually only losing 1 HP. That is surprising. Okay. Here I can defend, though, and I have lots of incoming. Luckily, I do have twin strike. Let's do twin strike, then cleave. Get this guy to the ground, and then do a strike. Yeah, alright, here I'm definitely taking some damage. Right. And then another 25. I can do bash, twin strike. Okay. And then should I do bloodletting? Let's do bloodletting and heavy blade, because that way I lose 3 HP, but then won't have to deal with whatever much the backliner was attacking me. Alright. Okay, we've got a fear potion, iron wave, pummel strike, intimidate. I think I'll take the pummel strike for extra card draw. And then another set of curses might be a little too much. But my deck is pretty large. Fine, let's take it. We got Pocket Watch. When we play 3 relics cards during your turn, draw 2 additional cards at the start of your next turn, which is nice. And then here, let's definitely fight these guys. I'm hoping for a Whirlwind. Did not get that. This with the Eruption would be enough, right? So I think I'll do Eruption, Twin Strike, and then Heavy Blade. Okay. Be able to deal 30, especially with the extra card draw from Pocket Watch. All right. Now, Red Mask at the start of each combat. Apply 1 weak to all enemies. There is the Perfected Strike I was looking for. Could have gotten a collectibles on these sword boomerang, but I think the Perfected Strikes are better. I don't want a rare card, so I'm definitely going to skip this event. And then here I got the Looter and the Mugger. Perfected Strike is 54. Beautiful. And then should I do Heavy Blade? Let's do... Yeah, Heavy Blade is more damage. And then Panic Button. Okay. I think I should be able to deal 22 damage this turn, right? Yeah, Twin Strike and Eruption. Beautiful. Alright. Uppercut, Wild Strike, Ghostly Armor. Wild Strike would make the Perfected Strike stronger. Let's take it. Alright, Book of Stabbing with 12 incoming and nothing I can do to defend, right? Let me see if the Vulnerability Potion will do something here. I got the Perfected Strike for 94. Awesome. Phew, I needed that Vulnerability Potion. We got Pendant. Every 10th attack you play deals double damage, and I got my Vulnerability Potion back, which is great. True Grid might be a good block card. Let's take it. It also is upgraded, so it allows me to exhaust some curses. I don't think I'll do Ritual Dagger here. I'm hoping to get overkill with the Perfected Strike. And also, I can't really get a collectibles on that Ritual Dagger, right? Sword Boomerang. Not Sword Boomerang, Whirlwind. With the Bloodletting, that is going to be 48. That is enough to kill everything. Awesome. Alright, Happy Flower. Every 3 turns, get extra energy. Berserk, Iron Wave, Shrug It Off. I don't have any of these. Let's take the Shrug It Off for extra card draw. Here I got Frozen Egg. Whenever you add a power card into your deck, upgrade it. Okay. And here, ooh, great event to have here. Okay. Got the Slavers first. I don't need to do the Bloodletting. Let's do Sword Boomerang. Twin Strike 1, Twin Strike 2. That's enough for the Macline. I can fully defend. Okay. And then Twin Strike 1, 2, and Wild Strike. Ooh, that is not enough. Okay, fine. Fine. I'll accept a little bit of damage. And then let's kill with a Cleave. Good. Alright, and then here, definitely want to get 2 relics out of this. Okay. Perfected Strike. Actually, can I get double damage Perfected Strike? That would get me overkill, right? So let's do Sword Boomerang. Then double damage, perfected strike. All right, so I got overkill out of the way. Pummel strike and eruption is not enough. You know what? I'm okay losing a little bit of HP. I did get overkill out of the way. Combo might be a little bit more difficult. Yeah, I need Dead Branch and... Okay, I was going to say I need Dead Branch and Corruption. All right, Dead Branch. Whenever you exhaust a card, add a random card into your hand. That's awesome. Yeah, very happy with that. We also got Pentagraph at the start boss combat, seal 25 HP, and a Flex Potion. Another perfected strike for a collect bonus and making all of them more powerful. So I feel like... Do I feel like I can get I Like Shiny without having to buy relics? Because I'm not a huge... This is too expensive, and these I'm not a huge fan of. So yeah, let's focus on cards. Let's grab a collect bonus and the panic button. Very happy with that. Iron Wave, Thunderclap, Dual Wield. I don't know about Combust. Alright, you know what? I'm going to take the meal ticket when we enter a shop with 15 HP. Is there another shop? Oh, wait. I have another shop right after this. Okay, let me not waste unnecessary gold here. Yeah, let's move to the shop here. Okay. Alright, I think I'll continue to focus on cards. So again, not a huge fan of the relics. Warpaint. Yeah, I don't think I need any of these. Maybe the Sling of Courage. No, I think I'll grab a Collector's on the Wild Strike. Battle Trance is fine. I could have grabbed the Collector's on the Combust if I gotten the Combust in the previous shop, right? You know what? Let's take Combust and Entrench. I think this is good. Alright. Just need a Mind Blast now. Alright, another set of cards. Disarm is good, but I think for a set of Collector bonuses, I need another Sword Boomerang, right? Or... Wait, this is not sorted A to Z. I haven't done that yet. Alright. So Sword Boomerang, I need one set of, right? And then I also could take a set of Cleaves. Should I take a set of something that's uncommon at least, like Dual Wield? I did just pick one up. No, let's play it safe. Let's take the Sword Boomerang. It's also a pretty good card to have with Lethality. Alright, regular fight here. Can I get somehow combo? It will be a challenge. Let's do Panic Button, Twin Strike 1, Twin Strike 2. I don't think I'll do the Eruption because, you know, I won't be able to exit Wrath. And luckily I'm not being attacked here. Let's dual wield the Twin Strike. Play those. Okay. Then Battle Trance and... I can't do Perfected Strike. That's fine. Alright. Guess I don't even have that many things that exhaust, right? Let's do Perfected Strike here. Then double damage, Pummel Strike, Thunderclap. Wild Strike would kill. Let's see what the Panic Button gives me. Actually, even if I get a Corruption, I should probably try to make sure I have enough energy. Alright, let's do True Grit. And yeah, I don't think I'll wait too long. It might be pretty much impossible. Yeah. I mean, I would have to get Corruption from the Dead Branch, which seems unlikely. We got a Skill Potion, which I might take over what? Over the Explosive Potion. I don't think that's that valuable against the upcoming boss. Carnage, Clothesline, Metallicize. I don't have any of these. Let's take the Metallicize. Okay. And then here, honestly, I don't know what to upgrade. The Dual Wields? Sure. I have the energy. Okay. Alright, here I got the Champ. 14 incoming turn 1. Nothing I can do about that. I mean, let me see what the skill pushing gives you. Intimidate, Second Wind. Would exhaust 3 cards, that's 15. That would be enough. Okay, yeah, let's play that. Get rid of 3 cards. Actually, 2 cards. I should have done Battle Trance. Well, I have the Dead Branch, so that's fine, I guess. Let's do Intimidate. Ooh, Power Through is great. Let's do Sword Boomerang and Heavy Blade. Yeah, I shouldn't have exhausted that many cards. 11. I do have Survivor, that is enough. Let's do Metallicize Survivor. Okay, then Thunderclap and Cleave. Alright. I'm waiting for a turn of not being attacked. This is that turn. Okay. Of course, I drew the Panic Button in that turn. Let me see what this gives me. Alright. I don't know if this is any good. Don't know if I need to drink my potions. Let's throw the Fear Potion. Who knows? Maybe it'll help. Let's do Bash. Twin Strike with double damage. Another Twin Strike. See, that's not enough to transform. And then maybe I should have tried to trigger the Pocket Watch. That might have been a mistake. Luckily, I'm still not being attacked. Okay, getting lucky there. Perfected Strike is 91. That's pretty good. Let's do Twin Strike and Perfected Strike here. So this will now force a transformation. Fortunately, I'm still weakened next turn. At least I'm not... Oh, never mind. I'm still vulnerable. Alright. I did get 2 Perfected Strikes. So that's 1 and 2. And that's enough to kill. Alright, I got really lucky. Drew the right cards in the right turns. Very happy with that. There's a Corruption, but I'm trying to go for Pauper. So let's skip this. And then here... I don't think... Should I take Fusion Hammer? Because I don't really need to upgrade things at rest sites. Do I need Tiny House? I have enough energy. Yeah, I think because I have enough energy, I'm going to take the Tiny House because that might give me the chance of getting the well-fed modifier. So let's take it. Up and pick up, obtain 1 potion, gain 50 gold, which should make sure we have 5, obtain 1 card and upgrade. The Twin Strike got upgraded there. We got a Liquid Memories potion, or Liquid Bronze potion, and a True Grit for a collector bonus. Okay. It did give me also an extra collector bonus, so I can't be too mad at it. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, I do have 4 elite path on the left. I could... Wait, I don't have a guaranteed shop, though. No, there is a guaranteed shop right here. Okay, yeah. I don't think... I mean... Yeah, I can't skip question mark rooms. I have to hit a question mark room, which is fine. At least I have lots of regular fights here that should help. Alright, so let's start off with... Perfected Strike is enough to get rid of this guy. Let's do Pummel Strike first, then Wild Strike, Perfected Strike. Let's do a regular strike, and then double damage Iron Wave would get rid of the backliner. No, let's try to deal damage somewhat equally here. Come. Alright, lots of incoming. Let's do Whirlwind probably. Hang on, let's do Battle Trance first. There's a Perfected Strike, gets rid of this guy. And then Heavy Blade is not enough. Hang on. Whirlwind is 16. Yeah, unfortunately, I don't think I have enough here. I guess I'll do Panic Button. And then Whirlwind, sure. Yeah, Backline is alive with 11 HP. Alright. Okay, no one has attacked me, and at least I'm getting a lot of Perfected Strikes, so that's good. Alright. Okay, Armaments, Headbutt, Shockwave. I don't think I have any of these. Let's take the Headbutt. That would allow me to get a Perfected Strike back. And then here I got the Repulsors and Exploders. Let's do... I think I'll do Sword Boomerang. Headbutt the Sword Boomerang. Then draw it again. Oh, there's a Perfected Strike too. Okay. And how do I do this? Yeah, let's do Perfected Strike you and Panic Button. Okay. Oh, I had the Reckless Charge. Should have played that. Yeah, I guess I didn't expect the Dead Branch to give me a 0-cost attack card. Here, let's get rid of this guy. Should I do Combust? You know what? If I do Combust, I could try to just kill this guy with the Combust. And that way, I'll have double damage ready for the next fight. That might be worth it. Although the next fight is just a regular fight. But still, I mean, it's better to be safe there. Come. Alright, got a Smoke Bomb Potion, which I'll probably remove. A Collector Most Unleashed, Shrug it off. Let's definitely take that. Come. And then here I got the Maw with double damage. Yeah, unfortunately, don't have anything super useful. Let's do double damage. These are the same. No, this is slightly more. Let's do Sword Boomerang first, then Thunderclap, Twin Strike, and Headbutt. Probably the Sword Boomerang, right? 18 versus 16. Yep. Come. Big attack here, 28. That's unfortunate. I don't have any block. Let's see what the Pummel Strike gives me. Okay, I did get a block there through grit. All right. And then let's do... this is only 12. Let's do Sword Boomerang and Wild Strike. Come. Right, not being attacked here. Perfected Strike is only 60. Really was hoping for more. Let's do Twin Strike and Perfected Strike. Let me not do the Sword Boomerang. Actually, I should have flipped the order. I should have done the double damage on the Perfected Strike. 22. Yeah, this is enough, right? Beautiful. Alright, got a Skill Push, which I'll take over the Smoke Bomb. Right, okay. And then Flame Fire Breathing Armaments. I had a chance of getting the armaments, and I didn't. Let's take it now. It might come in handy. Okay. Here, I'm... probably okay losing one of the combusts. I don't think I need that many. Come. And then here I got the Jaw Worms. Can I get Whirlwind? I can. Hang on. Can I do Perfected Strike? That way I don't have to deal with that one. And then do Whirlwind. Alright. That way I'm also triggering the Pocket Watch, which is nice. I should definitely try to do that against the final boss, who was the Awakened one. Okay. You got a little lucky with the defense there. Let's do... Actually, I think I can kill it, right? If I do Perfected Strike this guy, I need 33, so Thunderclap and Whirlwind is enough. Beautiful. Alright, Heavy Blade, Perfected Strike. No, I think... I didn't have a Collector Most on the Heavy Blades, did I? No, yeah, I have to take that. As much as I like another set of Perfected Strikes, I should get Collector bonuses. Alright, I do have double damage soon. 18 incoming. What should I do double damage with? I think I'm going to do the Flex Potion, then double damage the Sword Boomerang, right? So let's do Heavy Blade, Wild Strike, and then double damage Sword Boomerang. That's actually not enough, so I also have to do Twin Strike. So I needed the Flex Potion for sure. Advaja, so I should go with 1 Strength. Impervious Armaments for a Collect bonus. Very happy with that. Okay. And then here I have to be a little careful with the Spiker. I might just wait for a Perfected Strike for that Spiker. Let's do Heavy Blade, Headbutt that Heavy Blade. The strike alone is not enough, and I don't want to risk... yeah, I don't want to risk the Sword Boomerang hitting this Spiker and making me take more damage, so I think this is fine. So here, Heavy Blade is enough for the backliner. Actually, I could do Panic Button and then target this guy, right? Let's do Cleave, then Twin Strike, and then Sword Boomerang. Okay. Alright, so just need to deal 4 more damage. which I can do with the Combust. Beautiful. That way I have Nunchaku and Pendant ready for the next fight. Got a Blood Potion, which I probably don't need. Bloodletting. A Warcry Evolve. I had a Bloodletting already, right? And no Collectibles on that. Let's take the Collectibles. Okay. Alright, Giant Head. Double damage is coming up very soon. Yeah, there's a Perfected Strike. Okay. Let's do Pummel Strike first. Alright, then... I don't think I can do Panic Button. Alright, let's do Perfected Strike for 180. Unfortunately, next turn I'll be weakened. I'm a little worried about that. If I get attacked and I don't draw a good defensive card. Yeah, 16 incoming. I did draw a good defensive card, though, so that's good. Let's do Shrug It Off. Bloodletting. Entrench allows me to be fully defended. I can do Strike, Wild Strike, and Sword Boomerang. Okay. Another Perfected Strike, and I'll be done. Alright, did get Heavy Blade here. Let's do Bash, Battle Trance, and Perfected Strike. Awesome. Alright, perfect this one. We got Lantern, Psychic Mode, Additional Energy, Hemokinesis, Spot Weakness, or Searing Blow. Definitely not the Searing Blow, though I feel like I was offered 3 of those. Let's grab the Hemokinesis. Okay. Here I got Bronze Scale, Sage Cone with 3 Thorns. Alright. And here I got the Reptomancer. Okay. Alright, there's a Perfected Strike for 82. That is not enough. That is not enough. I do have double damage, so I think if I do... Yeah, double damage should be enough, right? So if I do Headbutt, then Sword Boomerang, then Perfected Strike, that's enough. Awesome. That Gambling Chip at the start of each combat, discard any number of cards and I draw that many. That's beautiful. And I didn't get a Collect Most on the Metallicize, right? I did also need a Collect Most on the Pummel Strikes. And taking Pummel Strikes would allow my Perfected Strikes to get even stronger. So I think I'll do that. Okay. The Maw for the second time, alright. I think I should try to get my Pendant to 10 in this fight. If I can pull that off, of course. Let's get rid of this. Alright. Let's dual wield the Perfected Strike. Sure. 94, another 94, and then Sword Boomerang. Okay. Alright, small attack this time. That's good. And I can do... Okay. I was... should I take it down? Here, let's do Cleave and then Metallicize, because I want to play another attack to get Pendant a little closer to 10. Right? So, yeah, here I can do another Cleave. Good. Alright, Infernal Blade, Clothesline, Sword Boomerang. I did get a Collectibles on these Sword Boomerangs, right? Yeah, I did. Alright, in that case, Infernal Blade can be good. Let's take it. Okay. Alright, is this the last elite here? Yeah, it is. Okay. I might have trouble getting the Shiny modifier. Let's get rid of these two. And then I want to see what this gives me. Hemokinesis. I was hoping for something better. Let's see what the Intimidate gives me with Dead Branch. Demon Form. Okay, no, that's not exactly what I was looking for. Alright, let's deal with the 0-cost Hemokinesis. Let's do Demon Form. Metallicize. Probably should try to do double... Actually, I can't even do double damage here, right? Yeah, fine. Let's do Hemokinesis 1, 2, and then Twin Strike. At least have double damage for the next turn. 12 incoming here. Do a Panic Button. I might have to... Actually, 8 plus 5... 8 plus 5 is enough, right? So I can just do Defend and Bash. No need to play the Panic Button. Not being attacked here. Looking for some Perfected Strike. Beautiful. So I think I'll just do Perfected Strike, Headbutt that Perfected Strike. And, well, I guess I can do Hemokinesis as well. And then next turn I should be able to kill with that Perfected Strike. Yeah, this should be 109. Do I want to... yeah, let's play a few more attacks here. Let's do Thunderclap, Pummel Strike, a regular Strike, and then Sword Boomerang is enough. Beautiful. Alright, we got Sundial. Every 3 champs to shuffle drop line, gain 2 extra energy. Very unlikely with 120 cards almost. And then I will take a Power Potion for the Blood Potion there. Wild Strike. Did I ever get a Collectibles on those? I did. Okay. Then between Uppercut and Dark Embrace. Dark Embrace is a power. Let's take the Uppercut. Alright, I don't think I can get... I like Shiny here, right? Even if I buy all relics, which I can't even afford. Actually... Yeah, I can't afford those. Alright, fine. Let's try to get collect bonuses. I think I needed one on the Shrug It Off. I definitely feel like I rejected... Didn't I have a Shrug It Off? Oh, I already had a collect bonus on those. I feel like I definitely rejected an Inflame before. So, yeah, I feel like more collect bonuses would be possible. If that's the case, maybe I should... here, let's take Toolbox at the start of each combat. Choose 1 of 3 random colorless cards and add the chosen card to your hand. And then let's grab a Sever Soul... I do Prayer Wheel because then if I skip the question mark room and get a regular fight, I could get an extra card reward. It's either that or buying 2 cards. Well, just 1 card. 2 cards. Okay, I think this would give me 2 card rewards, whereas this gives me 2 cards plus a 3rd card reward. So let's take Havoc, let's take Inflame. I will also take the Centennial Puzzle. The first time lose HP each combat, draw 3 cards. I would consider grabbing an attack potion, actually. Can I grab another Wild Strike? No, I think that's fine. Alright, and then yeah, let's do a regular fight because I already have Mr. Machine, and this could give me a card reward. End of greed is nice. Gives me, wait, does it give me extra gold? Let me get rid of these. Okay. Let's do heavy blade to get rid of this guy. Sword boomerang. Hoping it hits this guy a few times. And then, oh man, double damage. Hand of greed is nice. Let's do double damage wild strike first. Then hand of greed this guy. Okay. I just need to deal 36 damage here. Let's do wild strike. True Grit the Doubt. Okay. There's a corruption which... Oh, wait. Actually, I could have played that with the bloodletting. Well, that was dumb. Although, yeah, that might have given me a chance to try to get combo. Alright, fine. Twin strike, pummel strike, feel no pain. I think I had enough twin strikes and enough pummel strikes, right? Yeah. Alright, fine. Let's do feel no pain. Come. Alright, and then last upgrade. I don't know what to upgrade here. Another panic button, maybe? Yeah, it's a large deck. None of this becomes an 8. Let's upgrade another dual wield. Why not? Come. Alright, I have to get really lucky here. 23 incoming. Violent, secret weapon, transmutation. Transmutation. Actually, all of these are good. Secret weapon won't... Actually, do I have an Iron Wave? I don't think I have. So, I can't even use it to get a little bit... Oh, no, I do have Iron Waves. Okay, that could give me some block. And it exhausts. Let's take that. There's a Perfected Strike for 91 damage. That might be really good. Half the energy, I could dual wield the Perfected Strike. Or Perfected Strike, Headbutt, Shrug it off. I think I should dual wield. Let's get rid of the 3. I don't have double damage, but I have vulnerability. That'll be 100... it's not 150. It's not quite 150. Let me drink this. So with vulnerability, it'll be 45 more, right? So it'll be 136. So twice would be 200 something. Alright, let me see what the Dead Branch gives me. Oh, I could do Eruption. Oh, that is risky. It would allow me to kill this turn, but then next turn I'll be in trouble. There's something else. What about Hemokinesis for card draw? No, do I have a good 0? I don't even have a 0 cost attack card. Eruption is really tempting. Okay, I haven't done a reload in the day yet. So let me try that. Let's grab the Eruption. Then do Eruption. Dual wield the Perfected Strike. Play 2 of those. And then let's also drink this. Brutality Corruption. Okay. Ooh, hang on. Can I do something interesting here? Second wind. Let's try that. There's an offering. Okay, I should have... Actually, there's a card counter here. Wait, this might be interesting. There's another Perfected Strike. That's 200 damage. That's insane. Let's do... yeah, I think I'll just do a Perfected Strike here, Perfected Strike here, and then save Nunchaku and Pendant for the next turn. And try to maybe get something good with Dead Branch. Okay. Nah, I only got 215 cards, right? Yeah, I can't... Oh, man, there's another offering. If I had space in my hand, I might have been able to play that offering and get combo. Alright, I am in Wrath here. Let's see what I can do. I don't think I'll do Feel No Pain. Let's see what the Havoc plays. That's a Battle Trance. Unfortunately, that means I can't draw anymore. But I do have Impervious. That's pretty good. Let's do Feel No Pain. I might have a chance to defend here. Alright, then do Infernal Blade. Sever Soul would be good. But let me do Bloodletting first. Okay. Entrench is great. I'm actually fully defended that way. Beautiful. Then do Twin Strike for extra energy. Double damage. No, actually, let's do Offering first. Okay. Then double damage. Blood for blood. Sure. Rage. Sever Soul does get rid of the curse. I probably don't need to do the disarm. No, let's do the disarm. Unfortunately, I got another attack. Okay, I'm at 213. Another Entrench is great. Exhume. Beautiful. I can exhume the offering. Gives me energy. Okay. And can I pull off combo here? Let me see what the skill potion gives me. Warcry, Power Through, Sentinel. Power Through gives me 2 wounds, which I can then exhaust with the Sever Soul. Okay. And there's another Exhume. Beautiful. So I get combo at the very end with a lucky Corruption from Dead Branch. Very happy with that. Let's just take another offering and just try to deal as much damage as I can, which I think I should be able to do with the Heavy Blade and a Sword Boomerang. Awesome. Alright, very happy with that. That was a very quick run. I don't know, I feel like I was rushing. I did have lots of strength, so that made things easier. 1761, that should be a pretty good score. So of the 8 elites, I perfected 7. I only missed the very first sentries, right? I didn't really have a chance against those. Got 11 collectibles, which is not too bad. I felt like more were possible. There were a few cards that if I had taken a different choice, I would have probably got an extra 1 or 2 collectibles. Was able to get curses early out of the way. The Mystery Machine was easy, and then Ovicle, I got very lucky with the combo at the end. And then, yeah, Lightspeed, 28 minutes. That was a pretty pretty breezy run there. Let's see where 1761 puts me in the rankings. I am 5th right now. All right, that's a pretty good score. So yeah, I am 50 points below the effectively first place here with 1811 and 48 points below Pelts. And that could be just more collectibles. As I mentioned, I think I just missed 2 collectibles just being a little unlucky with what I picked. And there's nothing I could have done about that. But yeah, and I don't think I could have gotten another perfect. I think that first Sentry fight was pretty much impossible to perfect unless you got lucky with some potions. There was just not much given in the beginning. But yeah, very happy with that. 11 collectibles. So let me know in the comments what you did. Let's review the scores from yesterday. Alright, so yesterday was a defect run with the Insanity, Diverse, and Night Terrors modifiers, and I thought I did really well, but people were able to beat my score. Congratulations to Spring and Gemino for doing much better. But, for the record, I think I was pretty much the only one who tried the crazy approach of going for a Highlander Curses run in an Insanity and Diverse deck. And admittedly, I only had to remove 8 or 9 cards yesterday to be able to get Highlander, and I was able to pull it off, so it definitely was possible, and nobody was able to really get more than 2 collector bonuses. So points-wise, it was worth it. I think I just did really poorly against Elites, that's why I didn't get a higher score. I think theoretically a higher score would have been possible if I did better with the Elites. But yeah, first you have Spring with 1544, which is an insane score. Spring perfected all the Elites and all the bosses, got 2 collector bonuses, which is impressive for a diverse run. Was able to get Curses, of course, got Overkill combo, Lightspeed, I like Shiny, and the Rating Money modifier, which, because I only got Money, I suspect that means that with different RNG, Spring was able to get the Normality event, because yeah, I was not even close to getting 2,000 gold, and Spring was able to get that. Now, I did skip a bunch of question mark rooms on Act 3 to get more Curses, to get more shops to be able to remove cards for the Highlander modifier. So I wouldn't be surprised if by not skipping those I would have gotten the Normality event, which I mean was a gamble worth taking, I think. But yeah, great score from Spring. Congratulations. Next we have Gemino here with 1494. Gemino mentioned that he went on a 6 question mark path on Act 1, which caused his RNG to be drastically different. For example, he got Bottle Flame and Bottle Lightning, which allowed him to bottle a Tantrum, which is also real impressive because I don't think I saw a Tantrum yesterday, and also bottle a Battle Trance, and that allowed him with the Necronomicon Curses, of course, which I didn't get. I got Nero's Codex, but with Necronomicon he was able to have some really fun turn 1s. He was able to affect all the Elites and all the bosses, only end up with 1 collector bonus on the Tempest, which is the 1 card that you start off with 3 copies of in the beginning, so that was the easiest to get a collector bonus on. Was also able to get Curses and Overkill. Missed combo though, got Mr. Machine, Lightspeed, I like Shiny, and the Money modifier. So yeah, great score there. I end up with 1446. I perfected 3 of the 7 leads, all the bosses. Yeah, was able to pull off Highlander, which I was very happy with, and was also able to pull off Curses by getting a lucky Writhing Mass fight at the end to get a unique Parasite as my 5th in unique curse. Was able to get Overkill and combo, as well as the Speedster modifier, just barely. Actually, almost lost that modifier because that last fight was taking me a long time, but I was able to perfect that. I also got Popper and the I like Shiny modifiers because I was hitting so many shops to remove cards. I also had opportunities to buy a lot of relics. And then, yeah, Oli mentioned that Kunai yesterday was a really good relic. It, yeah, definitely helped against the Awakened one and allowed me to actually survive. Or not survive, but perfect. And next you have Alex here with 1417. I have to admit, seeing Alex's score being so much higher than everybody else, I thought that Alex went for Highlander. That was not the case. Alex did go for collector bonuses, ended up with 2, including Apparitions, which again indicates different RNG. Alex perfected 5 of the 7 leads, all the bosses, and was able to get Curses just like me, getting a Writhing Mass at the end to get a unique 5th curse. Was able to get Mr. Machine, Popper, and combo. Did not get Overkill. As Alex mentioned, he did not have Mind Blast, he did not have any Wrath, and he did not have any Hope, but he did really well given that. He also got the bottle just like Gemino, but he didn't have a Tantrum, so he bottled a Wheel Kick, which was pretty good with Necronomicon, and he also bottled a Protect to have a little bit more block. The next you have Peltzy with 1296 in the top 20, Goldberry got 1219, Roland got 1212, Cyberfox got 1192, and oh, that was it. Okay, yeah, that's it for the top 100. And yeah, I think the key yesterday was to perfect everything, and then if you can get Highlander, it did help your score. Anyway, that's it for yesterday. Let me know in the comments what you did for today, and I'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Bye.